Welcome, everyone. Tired Mums podcast.
Woohoo!
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, everybody.
This is our Mother's Day special.
Hope you've had the most beautiful day ever and you have been appreciated in some sense, whatever that looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And we, in true mums fashion, we have two kids outside of our podcasting
We
studio.
sure do. My children are here.
So if you hear a mum, or like, Mum, I need this.
Don't get triggered.
That'll be that. Yeah, you're not imagining it. That's them. But yeah, we're doing it. We're rocking up here with kids, getting it done. But we wanted to come in especially because we're here on Mother's Day in true time recording, which we kind of real time. Sorry, we never really do. But we wanted to make it a special Mother's Day thing because we haven't seen each other in ages, but also because it's Mother's Day, and we wanted to give a shout out to the mums here and say that we love you and we appreciate you.
We do.
And we sorry, we have a waving child in the background.
Like, all right, we see you. Oh, I bought some toys for them thinking they just like entertain themselves. And they're like, Mom, I need help.
It's 1:15 in, so we're doing pretty well.
I thought it would be 40 seconds, to be honest.
So, yeah, we wanted to come and, like I said, do a special.
No, I love you. What's wrong? All right, there's a big thing. You just have to wait, my love. Just swipe up, Dale. Oh my God. Oh.
Something's wrong with the show on the laptop, everybody. Do you want to go and sort it out?
Yeah, I'll
Brie?
sort it out.
I'll get the conversation.
You go. I'm so sorry, people. This is real life in the big city, baby.
That's right, baby. So we wanted to come and say Happy Mother's Day Happy Mother's Day to everybody, and not just mothers, but all carers and everybody in that role, and everybody that kind of knows what it feels like to carry the load in Mother's Day. We also wanted to talk about the fact that Mother's Day, sometimes you have these like really massive expectations on, maybe the day before or leading up, you're like, oh, this is going to be so good. Like my husband or my partner is going to plan all these massive things, and you don't say anything of what you want, and you're just, thinking, oh, I'm going to get X, Y, and Z, or we're going to do X, Y, and Z or whatever. And then the day might be disappointing for you.
Yeah.
And, or you might be solo parenting like Brie is.
I am. We had the best day though. So it's
beautiful.
It's still going. So we'll see if it's still good at the end of this.
But you know what I mean? It's like,
I
think sometimes we kind of like hype these things up for ourselves as mums and being like, oh, we're going to feel a certain way, or we're going to, feel like so appreciated, or our kids are going to be really nice to us because it's Mother's Day.
Or get something. I know a lot of people are like, I need a present.
Yeah.
Like a nice, and we're discussing yesterday, like it's not about that either.
Yeah.
But also there's the expectation of your kids, like, are you going to make me something? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. Like,
and
I don't know. I think I remember being a kid, maybe an older kid than what ours are, and wanting to do all that for my mum. So I think we just expect that now that we're mums. I think that's what's happening with me.
And to be honest, like that's the part I'm really enjoying of Mother's Day. And it's obviously up to my husband to coordinate the craft things. So it's effort from him too. But, like I this morning got so many craft things, which was gorgeous. And it was the excitement of my eldest wanting to give it to me. And all week she's been like, I can't wait to give you this on Mother's Day, and being like, Mum, we've got a surprise, and just like so excited for it. And that's the part for me now that I'm like, that's what I want for Mother's Day, rather than something sparkly or that kind of thing, which also is nice. But
I'll say that's nice too.
Totally.
But it's more about the time, and it's more about the effort that people, your children, your partner, your husband, your grandparents, whatever, have put in to make sure that you feel appreciated.
In some sense.
In some way.
And it doesn't have to be like, here's a plane ticket or whatever.
Oh, God, wouldn't that be good? Like, I bought you a ticket to Japan. No way. Yay.
It would be good. But, it's like okay also at the end of the day. And maybe you're listening to this at the end of the day. Maybe you're listening to it, tomorrow or something. And you're just like, Mother's Day was a bit shit. And
it can be a bit like that with small kids.
Yeah. And it's okay for it to be a bit shit, and it might be better next year, or this week might be better. But if it is not what you expected,
you know what it's like. It's kind of like New Year's Eve.
Yeah. That's right.
There's a big hype and then it's kind of like
it's just another day.
Another year.
Because even like my husband made this beautiful breakfast this morning for all of us and put all this effort in, and then like I'm helping my toddler eat and he's like, it's Mother's Day and you can't even just sit there and not do anything. And I'm like, of course not.
No.
We never are.
No. And what did your mum say about Mother's Day? Like you're still rushing around even as they're older, doing all the things.
Yeah.
And like that's just what it's like.
I was saying to you that I'm kind of in this, which we could also talk about. I have had like a really weird frame of mind this week. And I'll be honest, I'm not going to say weird. I'm going to say ragey.
Yep.
Like
hormones.
Rage to the point of I was explaining to my mum and it was only until I said something to you where you were like, not to, be mean to you, but have you thought of the big P word?
Yeah.
Have you thought of perimenopause?
Perimenopause.
And I was like, I reckon it could be. And I was speaking to my mum and I said, Mum, I'm so angry that I could like punch a hole in the wall. And Mum said to me, I remember that. Mum's like, I remember being like, if I was holding a knife, I could have stabbed someone.
Far out.
It like
not keen on that.
The rage.
Coming for all of us.
Well,
as women. Well, not men, but for women, yes.
And I think it's something, how we were saying it's probably not discussed in the lead up to it enough maybe in our age, because I'm older than you, but I feel like, oh yeah, it's coming, but what's coming? What is it? And, what are we going to feel like?
I couldn't tell you.
Because
the internet, like when you look at it on the internet, it's a bit scary.
It is. And I've only had like the main symptom for me has been pure filthy rage for no reason. For no reason. And, we've spoken about how the mood filters to our whole house. And so then everyone's like, what is happening with Mum?
There is reason though. Like you co-sleep, you're breastfeeding, you're busy.
Absolutely.
Everyone's crying, not all the time, but a lot of the time with a just fresh 2-year-old.
Absolutely,
like
yeah.
It's just,
and that's what my husband
you're
said.
ready on the edge.
That's what my husband said too. Like, do you forget that you like, it was one day and they were both of the kids were in this foul mood all day. And he's like, do you forget that they've been in a horrible mood all day? Like, it's okay for you to be ragey.
Totally.
And I'm like, but it's not. I know when I'm having the feeling of like the rage, something in my brain is saying to me, this is not actually a true feeling. Like my brain is telling me, oh, this is not normal for you.
Yeah.
Because it's okay to be ragey and yell or whatever, but then
Mum rage. Like just the normal every now and again.
Yeah, that's right.
But the level is different for you, right?
Different. Like punching the air, like, at night, just being like screaming
up.
and just like, it's not a normal feeling for me. And I know that it's not normal because I'm recognizing that's not normal.
Yeah.
So
good on you for recognizing though.
Yeah, that's it.
Good
and it was only kind of really talking to my mum that I'm like, this is, she's like saying, this is not like my mum's saying, yes, it's normal. Mum's saying it's like validating your lead. This might be something happening a bit earlier for you, Mum's like, I still remember it. So I'm going to the doctor tomorrow.
Good for you. And I'm going to the naturopath on Tuesday.
Woohoo! And we're going to get
getting it done.
Tests done and we are just, going to take charge of our health because honestly, if you are having the level of rage that I have had, then go to the doctor and have a conversation because...
And don't take no for an answer.
Yeah.
The amount of people that I've heard, including myself, when I said to my doctor, like, oh, I'm feeling a bit off, blah, blah, blah. Why am I getting sick all the time? I've just finished having shingles.
Of the eyeball?
Top tier. Could have lost my vision. Top tier.
Insane.
Absolutely awful. Anyway, and then they laugh. They're like, oh, you've got small kids, don't you? Oh, that's just all it is. You've got small kids. No, it's not. You don't just have small kids. You know your body.
Yep.
And as women, we are taught to sort of just keep going.
Yeah.
Drink more coffee. Don't, go to bed earlier. It's like, it's bigger than just having another cup of joe, people.
Absolutely.
So go and advocate for your health and preferably see a female doctor.
I was going to say, because that doctor that laughed at you, male, right? So
he wasn't being mean. He just was like, when I said, why am I sick all the time? He's like, oh, you've got small kids. Like, you're screwed. And
yeah.
I'm like,
But you were like saying,
surely,
I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm so tired
Yeah.
and I'm so thirsty all the bloody time. And no matter how much water and hydrolyte and whatever I drink, still, like, even right now, I'm like, I'm so thirsty.
Yeah. And I think it's something like when you see, like, I've got a really good female GP who just goes, okay, so
what are we going to do?
Let's do it. Yeah, let's investigate. First thing first, blood test. Like, just get a doctor like that actually listen to you and is happy to make some effort rather than just go, well, if the shoe fits,
I know.
But yeah. But anyway, so that's my level of rage this week. If you're thinking you're in perimenopause too, then
do something. There's things we can do.
And good luck to you, because I am also needing some good luck. But the thing is, I woke up this morning and I was like, I feel great. So I'm just like, that's weird.
You had a bit of sleep yesterday in the day, which you never do, and all these other things that you don't normally do. So.
No. Yeah.
So it's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot. But anyway, back to Mother's Day. We have shall I read a lovely poem?
I would love that. I'm going to check on my double children who are
we're both standing
rubbing
at the door.
their faces on the door. And the camera's flicking, I reckon. Let me just double check.
I think the camera is flicking.
That's only what happens.
Let me find. Okay, so this beautiful poem that we're going to read, we got a little bit sidetracked, but this beautiful poem that we're going to read is from Jess Ulrich. She is a New Zealand, I'm pretty sure she's from New Zealand, author, and you can find her on Instagram. If you're a mum, you probably know her because she's all over Instagram, and she's beautiful, 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 beautiful writing and beautiful books. And anyway, jump on and have a follow of her. So get ready. We will try not to cry. I already cried when I read this, when I sent it to Brie and then reread it. So I'll try not to cry now. It's called Not Just.
Who's it by?
I've already said all that.
Oh, you have?
You were out in the other room.
Oh, sorry.
I had a whole intro. You missed it.
Oh,
okay.
I'm sad. I don't want to miss the intro.
You are not just anything. Not just a woman or just a friend, a wife, a partner, or just a mother. You are a universe made up of waves that brought life, stars that hold dreams, landscapes of home, rocks that will crumble but will always remain, the wind's gentle sway and strongest roar. You are someone's all, and all is not lost. You are a mother, but never just.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, my God.
I know, I'm not going to do it. But
hit you in the feels, both teary.
Well, it's true because, you go into the world and people are like, oh, what do you do? It's like, oh, I'm just a mum.
Yeah.
And then I always say, no, I'm not just a mum. Like, I'm a stay-at-home mum.
I'm a stay-at-home mum.
I'm a good mum. Like, I'm a good mum.
That's right. Yeah, I say that too. Oh, I'm just, people say, are you working? And I go, no, I'm at home at the moment. Mm-hmm. But then, very lovely people will say, oh, that's a job. It's like, thank you. Yeah. But, you are never just a mother. So if, again, today brings up all the feels for you, we're with you.
And I think it's normal to be in that world where, because all year you're schlepping for years on end, and it's so all consuming.
Yeah,
it's wonderful, but it's just so intense.
Well, I was having a big convo with my mum today, obviously about all the hormones and all the feelings and all that, and being a mother. And then I said, Mum, I just can't believe that I have to decide what to make for dinner every single
for the
night.
next 20 years.
And she's like, Georgia, I've been doing it for 40 years. Yeah. And I think every day I say, I can't do it again. But here we are doing it again.
I know. Well, you know what? That is a perfect depiction and description of motherhood.
Yeah.
Here we are doing it again.
Yeah.
Through sickness, through health, through
rage,
meltdowns, through rage, through podcasting with my children out the door.
Yep.
Through all of it. And you know what? Like, it is just so full on. And we also wanted to encourage you, as we always do this Mother's Day, to think a bit about what you need.
Yeah.
Because we spend our entire lives thinking about, well, not entire lives, our entire motherhood journey thinking about what other people need. Mm-hmm. What do you need? Like, we are focusing on our health because, I've been very unwell the last couple of weeks, and like, it's just never ending. And one thing I noticed, and I had this really bad energy around me, and I was like, I need to start thinking about myself for a bit. Like, what do I need now? Because I've got 2.5 and coming up to 4.5. And they need me all the time, obviously. Hello. 2 times in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But they're not needing me as much for every single thing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, now's the time to take some time for me. So I've started thinking, so when I had shingles, I couldn't be around the kids because they haven't had the chicken pox yet, if anyone knows. So I took that time to survive because I was absolutely cooked. And I had it in my eye and whatever. And I also took the time to think about how I'm going to level up a bit more for myself, how I'm going to show up a bit more for myself. Mm-hmm. I talked to all of my mum friends, which is like 6 people. It's not that many. And
That's a lot.
it's hard to keep up with people in your own life and all that. But I said to everyone, I'm like, what do I need to do? And everyone said, you need to do less. And I, and I was like, yes, but how?
But how? That's a
but
good.
how?
But how?
But how? So I had to think about it, and I was like, okay, I'm in a position where I can outsource some meals. So
I was going to say we both outsource meals, which
outsource some meals.
Yep.
Dinner ladies. We use a company which Georgia told me about called Fair Feed here in
Yep.
Melbourne, which is really reasonably priced.
Oh,
and
yeah.
very tasty and not full of junk. So buying those sorts of things, I was thinking like, okay, what does my body need? What does my mind need? I did a cleanse of my house. I'm not very woo-woo, but I did a cleanse of my house with the sage, and I honestly felt better. I cried. It was really weird. It's very emotional. We'll discuss that on another episode. And then I started thinking about meditation, because all friends were saying things like, okay, outsource, get someone to help you more with the kids. Can you get a nanny? And I know this is not a option for a lot of other people with, financials and whatever, but start thinking about what it is that you can do. How can you look after yourself better in your current life situation?
Yeah.
What can you do?
If you can make a change, might be the time to do it. And we've discussed as well, like joining our local gym and taking our kids soon. Trying, like, which may not happen, but there are a lot of gyms around that encourage you to bring your kids because they're on, they're on the mums team, and they say, yeah, bring your kids, bring snacks, like bring TV, whatever. So stuff like that. But seeing a naturopath, seeing the doctor,
trying.
That's right. Yeah. Trying to just like, if something's not right, go forth.
Yeah. And we are the backbone, which I feel like it sounds very up ourselves, but we are the backbone of our families.
We are. Yeah. It's not
so
up yourself. It's
lean on your village.
That's right.
Like just this morning, Georgia texted me saying, if you need to do something, because I'm solo parenting until Tuesday and it's been a week, she's like, if you need to do something, I'll come over with my kids and you can go for a walk, or
have a sauna. Yeah.
Do these things for your friends, offer these things for the people. Like obviously if you're in the position to do it, but lean on your village. If you've got family, friends, people that don't have kids, people with other kids who you trust, ask them. People like to help other people.
Yeah.
And that's the whole purpose of life. And I remember my husband and I had this conversation. He was like, I never ask anyone for anything, but I need help, but I don't ask because I can usually manage to do it myself. But people like to be included and asked.
Absolutely.
Which is such a weird thing when you're so used to doing everything for everyone. It just sometimes doesn't cross your mind.
Well, I'm a bit like your husband in the sense where it's like, oh, I'll just do it.
Yeah.
And then, when I asked my mum to babysit and she's like, yay, thank you for asking me. And I just think in my mind, oh, it's too hard. It's too stressful. And she's like, no, I love it.
And the kids love it too.
And the kids love it. And I'm like, why?
It's the mental. Because her daughter just turned 2, the younger one. That age is really tricky, but now it will get easier because you won't have to be like, oh, she hasn't had these foods before, and oh, mum doesn't know that they have to have big chunks of things so they don't choke, and like all this like, I'm going to feed her, when's she going to eat, like, and it's nap time, like it's just mental gymnastics. And
I think like the because it's the second child, I'm like, she'll be okay.
And they will be okay.
She's not with someone she doesn't know. She's, they'll be all right. And so you can't control everything, that happens when you're not there, obviously. And it's okay.
It's not healthy to fixate. And I definitely did that in the early days with the first one.
Oh, yeah.
I think every mother does.
Yeah.
Like we're worried about the sun. They're going to get burnt. God, the sunscreen. Oh, but the sunscreen's bad for them. Put the hat on. Like it's just it's just a constant.
And then by the second one, you're like, oh, we don't even have sunscreen on. Whoop-a-doo.
We're going to be okay. We're in Melbourne. The UV index isn't as high.
I feel so rogue. And some things as well that I do, like even with Kinder for my second one, I'm like, I don't think we're going to send her to where I send my eldest. We'll just send her to the one round the road. It'll be right. And my husband's like,
she will be right.
But my husband's like, I love it because with the first we were like, oh no, this one doesn't have this. And
I know.
we ummed and ahed over every aspect of it. And this time I'm like, 2 days a week, she'll be fine.
I did like 8 kindy tours, which is good because now my second one needs to go. I'm like, oh, I remember that one was good. That one was good.
Yeah.
Done. You know,
but
it was just so hectic. I had notes. I sent it to all my friends because not everyone could get there.
I remember,
because everyone had just had the second baby, I think, around that time.
Yeah. But like, it's so funny and, you know, like, yeah. Anyway, but yeah, that's right. So be kind to your mum friends in terms of like helping, receiving help, be kind to yourself in that sense too. But also like if you have had a lovely Mother's Day and you've had every wish fulfilled, amazing. Don't feel guilty for that.
And
like
post all the pictures of your kids everywhere because we love it.
Enjoy it. That's right.
I want to see my happy people, even people I don't really know who are like Facebook acquaintances or whatever. I want to see your happy kids. I want to see your family. I want you to celebrate your family.
Yeah.
And anyone that's like, oh, Mother's Day is an idiot. Sorry. Like, it's joyful. Life is hard. Like, let's just celebrate some nice stuff.
Absolutely. Yesterday when I was out by myself, I went for a walk and I saw 4 men in different florists walking out with these big bouquets. And I said to each of them, I was like, good job, well done. And
Good for you for saying that.
Yeah,
that's nice.
and they all looked at me and laughed and said, oh, thank you. But I was like, yes, like, come on, that's all it is.
Well, it's really stressful for them, I think. Like my husband was super stressed out. He's like, asking me all these weird questions about jewellery. And I was like, you're so transparent. But like also thank you. That's very kind.
Oh, so kind. It's the thought that anything, right? Like my husband.
Anything. Absolutely anything.
Yeah. I mean, I had we had freshly made cookies for me for everyone. You know, it was like activities that they did together.
Yeah.
And yesterday they shoo-shooed me away and my eldest was like, you need to leave. Go for a run. Like we're
busy.
Yeah, we've got some things for you. And I just thought that was gorgeous because like the excitement that it built for everybody and then the handing of the things.
And it's also teaching your kids like how to look after somebody else, which is also
So
a really
true.
big lesson. Obviously they're watching us and modeling how we look after them, but that's so nice. And to like some autonomy really, like we can do this for mummy, we can make that.
That's right. And even the rage that I felt this morning, like I was thinking it's so funny because my 4-year-old has blind rage.
And she's also 4.
But you know what I mean? Like blind rage where like she'll scream for no reason. So I said to her the other day when I screamed, I was like, you know how you can't control your feelings? That's what mummy's feeling.
Sometimes I can't either.
And she's like, oh, okay. You know, and so it's so funny because it's like I'm turning into my 4-year-old.
You know what? That means you're reverse aging.
Oh, I'll take it.
Is it all bad? I don't know. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it doesn't feel great. But yeah, like it just, So you're right. Our kids need to see us model this stuff to.
And the fact that you even said to her, like, I'm yelling because I also can't, instead of just yelling and not saying anything about it.
I felt so bad.
Of course you did, but
so bad.
We all yell.
I know,
and
but
if you don't, please tell me how you do that.
I don't know.
Because it's just not possible.
I know. We've got another interruption. A child standing at the door.
Sorry, mate. Just give us 1 minute. We're about to wrap this one up, I reckon.
Well, let's wrap it up now. And quickly, Bree, tell us what you're wearing.
Oh, can I say one quick thing before I tell you what I'm wearing?
Absolutely.
So we didn't plan to match today, by the way. I just wanted to also dedicate this episode to... Oh, sorry. It's my 2.5-year-old banging on the door. I wanted to dedicate this episode not just to mums, but to all the caregivers out there as well, because there are a lot of dads, a lot of grandparents, a lot of, uncles, aunties, whatever, who have stepped up to be that maternal figure for their children. And I think that's really amazing because those kids, you're changing their life with your loving and your time and your attention. So I think that's really important. And I also wanted to dedicate this episode to my friend who just passed.
Oh, my love.
And he was a wonderful, wonderful dad, and his wife passed a couple of years ago, and he was the best mum to his girls too.
Yeah.
So thank you. I'm wearing some random op shop vest.
Gorge, cable knit.
It's really nice. It's got no tag. A shirt my sister gave me. And also pants that have no tag from the op shop.
Ooh, and they're white.
And they're white and they're from yesterday and they got stains on them.
Oh, my love. Wipe those tears.
I'm all right. It's just, this is life.
Yeah. And you have to keep mothering.
And it's precious and we've got to keep mothering.
Yeah, absolutely.
What are you wearing, my love?
I'm wearing a Sassenbide shirt and a Gorman vest.
I love that Gorman vest, mate.
Op shop, buddy.
A vibe. I know. We're just living our op shop dream.
We are, my love. Well, thank you. Hopefully we haven't been too somber today, but, you know.
It wasn't too somber, I don't think.
No, I think it's just important to say it's not all sunshine and rainbows on Mother's Day.
Wait,
and, like, it's a real day with real feelings.
Yep.
It's okay if it hasn't been the best.
Just hang on, bub.
It's okay if it hasn't been the best.
It's okay if you've been interrupted 600,000 times.
Thank you, everybody, for listening. But if it has been the best, congratulations. We love you, mamas from everywhere.
You're doing a great job and you are a good mum.
You are the best mum and we love you, community, and we will speak to you soon.
We sure will.
Love you. Bye.